Life is a continuous cycle, a relay race where the baton of existence is passed from one generation to the next. This cycle is the essence of life itself, a never-ending journey that ensures the survival and evolution of species across the globe. This process, this passing of the torch, is what we call reproduction. It is a fundamental aspect of biology, a process that is as old as life on Earth. Reproduction is the mechanism through which life perpetuates itself, allowing species to thrive and adapt to changing environments. It is the driving force of life, ensuring the continuation of species and the preservation of biodiversity. Without reproduction, the rich tapestry of life that we see around us would cease to exist. Each species, from the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Without it, the tapestry of life would unravel, leaving behind an empty canvas. The beauty and complexity of nature are a direct result of millions of years of reproductive success. The regeneration of ecosystems, the flourishing of habitats, and the survival of countless species all hinge on the ability to reproduce. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, every living creature is driven by the instinct to reproduce, to ensure that its lineage persists. This instinct is deeply ingrained in the DNA of all living beings, guiding their behaviors and interactions. The drive to reproduce influences migration patterns, feeding habits, and even social structures within animal communities. This fundamental urge underpins countless behaviors, shaping the way animals interact with their environment and with each other. Predators hunt to feed their young, while prey animals develop strategies to protect their offspring. Social animals, such as primates and elephants, form complex family groups to support and nurture their young. Reproduction is not a singular event, but rather a complex process. It involves a series of stages, each with its own challenges and intricacies, from courtship and mating to gestation and birth, and finally to the care and nurturing of the young. Each step is vital for the survival of the species. It encompasses everything from finding a mate to raising offspring, each stage presenting its own set of challenges. Finding a suitable mate often involves elaborate displays and rituals, while raising young requires significant energy and resources. Parental care varies widely among species, with some providing extensive support and others leaving their offspring to fend for themselves. The diversity of these challenges has led to an equally diverse array of reproductive strategies, each tailored to the specific needs of a species and its environment. Some animals produce large numbers of offspring with minimal care, while others invest heavily in a few young. These strategies reflect the incredible adaptability and resilience of life on Earth, ensuring that species can survive and thrive in a wide range of conditions. The animal kingdom, in all its wonder, employs two primary modes of reproduction: asexual and sexual. These methods are fundamental to the survival and continuation of species, each with its own unique processes and advantages. Asexual reproduction, as its name suggests, does not involve the fusion of sex cells. Instead, it relies on a single organism to reproduce, creating offspring that are genetically identical to the parent. It is a solo act, a way for an organism to create clones of itself. This method is efficient and quick, allowing for rapid population growth in stable environments. Imagine a starfish, its arm severed, regenerating into a whole new individual. This remarkable ability ensures that even if part of the organism is damaged, it can still contribute to the population. Or a hydra, budding off a miniature version of itself. This process, known as budding, allows the hydra to produce new individuals without the need for a mate. These are examples of asexual reproduction, a strategy often employed by simpler organisms. It is particularly advantageous in environments where conditions are stable and predictable, as it allows for the rapid colonization of available space. Sexual reproduction, on the other hand, is a more collaborative affair. It involves the combination of genetic material from two parents, resulting in offspring that are genetically diverse. It requires the union of two sex cells, sperm and egg, each carrying half the genetic material needed to create a new life. This process, known as fertilization, is often accompanied by complex mating rituals and behaviors. This mixing of genes, This genetic recombination is what makes sexual reproduction so fascinating. It introduces new genetic combinations into the population, increasing the potential for adaptation and survival in changing environments. It introduces variation into the population, making each individual unique, a mosaic of its parents' traits. This genetic diversity is crucial for the health and resilience of populations, as it allows for greater flexibility in the face of environmental challenges. This genetic diversity is the fuel for evolution, allowing populations to adapt and thrive in ever-changing environments. Through the process of natural selection, advantageous traits become more common, driving the evolution of species over time. Both asexual and sexual reproduction play vital roles in the continuity of life, each contributing to the incredible diversity we see in the animal kingdom today. Within the realm of sexual reproduction, there are two broad approaches, the R-strategy and the K-strategy. These strategies represent two ends of a spectrum, each with unique adaptations that have evolved over millions of years to maximize reproductive success in different environments. Think of them as two different parenting philosophies, each with its own set of pros and cons. While one focuses on quantity, the other emphasizes quality, and both have their own ways of ensuring the survival of their species. R-Strategists are the prolific reproducers of the animal kingdom. They are often found in unstable or unpredictable environments where the chances of survival for any one offspring are low. They live by the motto, strength in numbers, producing a large number of offspring with little to no parental investment. This strategy increases the likelihood that at least some of their offspring will survive to adulthood. Picture a sea turtle laying hundreds of eggs on a beach, leaving them to hatch and fend for themselves. The sheer number of eggs increases the odds that a few will make it to adulthood, despite the many threats they face. Or a dandelion scattering its seeds to the wind, each one carrying the potential for a new plant. This method ensures that at least some seeds will find a suitable environment to grow. These are classic examples of R-strategists. They rely on high reproductive rates to offset the high mortality rates of their offspring. K-strategists, in contrast, are more like helicopter parents, investing heavily in the survival of a smaller number of offspring. They are typically found in stable environments where competition for resources is high. They provide extensive parental care, nurturing their young to adulthood. This investment increases the chances that their offspring will survive and reproduce. Think of a pride of lions, the lioness fiercely protecting her cubs. The survival of each cub is crucial, so the parents invest significant time and energy in their care. Or a pair of emperor penguins, taking turns incubating their single egg through the harsh Antarctic winter. Their dedication ensures that their single offspring has the best chance of survival. These are prime examples of K-strategists. Their strategy is to produce fewer offspring, but to invest heavily in each one, ensuring that they have the best possible start in life. This approach is particularly effective in environments where the competition for resources is fierce and the survival of each individual is critical. Section 4. The mating game. Courtship and mate selection. Finding the right partner is crucial for reproductive success, and animals have evolved elaborate ways to attract mates. This is where courtship comes in. A fascinating world of displays, dances, and duels. For some, it's all about visual spectacle. The male peacock, for example, unfurls his magnificent tail feathers, a shimmering advertisement of his genetic fitness. Others rely on auditory cues. The haunting song of a humpback whale, echoing through the ocean depths, is a love song designed to attract a mate. Competition for mates can be fierce, and many species engage in ritualized combat. Male deer lock antlers in a test of strength, while male elephant seals engage in brutal battles for dominance. But courtship isn't just about good looks or brute force. It's also about compatibility, ensuring that potential partners are biologically and behaviorally suited for each other. Section 5. Parental guidance. Ensuring offspring survival. The journey from egg to adulthood is fraught with peril, and for many animals, parental care is essential for offspring survival. This care can take many forms, from the simple act of guarding eggs to the complex task of teaching survival skills. Some parents provide protection from predators. A mother crocodile, for example, will fiercely defend her nest, while a herd of musk oxen will form a protective ring around their young. Others focus on nourishment. Birds regurgitate food for their chicks, while mammals provide milk, a nutrient-rich substance specifically designed to nourish their offspring. Parental care can be a demanding task, requiring significant time and energy. But the investment pays off, increasing the chances of offspring survival and ensuring the continuation of the parent's genes.